Let's talk about your music career, man, because it's very unique. Because I feel like you're an OG in the game.
Yeah.
You started a wave, and you got bunch of little bros up underneath you that are doing very well today.
Yes.
And for you back in the day, as far as getting your name out on the scene, it was a lot of hard work. Not to say that it's not hard work today,
it was
but
different.
it was different, right?
Yes.
Because one, it was a small market.
Yes.
Then the next thing is like there was no aspect of streaming.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Social media.
It's real. It was new.
Yeah,
It was
very
new.
new. And it was crazy because when I liked rap, it was tapes still. You know, when I start getting into it, they were still
Cassettes.
doing
Yeah,
tapes.
absolutely.
And you know, I'm a tourist, so I'm a bullheaded person. So I'm like, fuck a CD, I like a tape. I'm not. But it's evolving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't get to just stay stuck on your tape. So all right, boom. So I'm like, all right, so we're gonna get the CDs. Now I'm gonna print up 1,000 CDs and I'm gonna push them. And then it was like streaming. So it's just like hip hop was constantly on the move, especially in that time. I think it was trying to find its place, and then it finally found its place through, you know, like the video took the radio star,
Right.
and then the internet took the video star. So I'm making videos and I'm doing this thing. I'm ready to submit it to BET Uncut, and it's like now it's like you just stream it. You just
So
Stream
this
it on
is
YouTube.
so this is early 2000s then.
yeah. So that's late '90s, early 2000s, but more early 2000s. Early 2000s. I would go with that. And then it just kept changing. So it was
Got
just
it.
What
like,
year did you do your first video?
That
Do you
might have
remember?
been like 2000 and I want to say 9 or 10.
Okay.
It was that BMF. I was like, the first thing I'm gonna ever do
Yep.
is the BMF
Yep.
remix.
On the 5
I think
points.
I'm Nat Turner,
Right.
UEP.
Yeah,
I didn't want to
yeah.
just come out like, you know, how I really am, but I just wanted to, have some value, and so that was a good first video.
You told on yourself with the fifth letter.
Yeah, what's up?
The fifth letter. You know what I mean? That's you know what I mean? That's not regular, Jewel.
The fifth letter. People ask me all the time. White people, old people, little people. They be like, "What is the fifth letter?"
Dog, but that's
Yeah.
like God body shit.
Yeah,
That is.
yeah.
And a lot of that
God
is,
body shit.
to Cole's point, a lot of that inspiration, because I know you personally,
Right.
even before you always been into hip hop and music,
Right.
but before you started to really kind of dive in and make that a serious thing,
Yeah.
like you're all over the place when it comes to music.
Yeah.
Like Rakim is a little bit of that,
Rakim,
right?
yeah.
And then it's also your love for Cali. You know what I mean?
Come on,
The Bay.
Yeah, because I'm confused. I'm like a cross between NWA and Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I'm blunt, but then you might catch some shit that make you be like, what? Did he think he got some knowledge?
Yeah.
So I
Right,
be trying to kick some knowledge too, man. Cause when I went back east or up north in Ohio, they call it the Midwest. I'm like, y'all northeast.
It's definitely the Midwest.
Y'all definitely northeast. You feel me? Northeast. You know, what the fuck? But it is Midwest. All that's just Midwest. I understand Midwest America. But when I went there, I got some father wits, and I got to meet my father. See, that was a lot of things when I was growing up, running around, doing all the shit I was doing. I ain't know that dude.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Mom's just, doing that. So when I got some wits about myself, I was like, when I came back, and Omar, Jesse's brother,
Yeah.
that's when that was
Yep.
my introduction to the Wu-Tang
Yep.
Crusaders. Them
Yeah.
boys,
Yeah.
goggles and ski man. I was like, what the
Grills.
fuck? Yeah. So yeah, that kind of gave me my diversity, I feel.
But Jules, with the ill thing about it, man, and I don't know if this is a coincidence, but some of the greatest lyricists of all time have that 5% foundation up under them.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at some of the greatest, like your Nas's,
Yes.
your Rakim's, the Wu-Tang,
Yeah.
the Jizz is one of the best,
Come
one of
on.
the best lyricists out of the Wu-Tang.
Killer Priest.
Killer Priest.
Come
man.
on, that was my guy. He kicked that shit.
Big Daddy,
That's Sons of
Big
Man,
Daddy
right?
Kane is God body.
He was like
Yeah.
an honorary member, Killer
Yeah.
Priest, but he wasn't.
But he had his own crew.
Yeah,
That
he was like Sons of Men.
Yeah, there you go.
Sons
Yeah.
of Men.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Big Daddy Kane is God body. So some of your greatest lyricists have that foundation.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's starting to kind of flex that God body muscle now.
But he been on it though. They want to deteriorate that kind of stuff though. They don't really want that to.
They don't want to bring that to the
Yeah,
forefront,
they don't
right?
want that to really prosper.
Because that doesn't sell, I guess.
I mean, it
I mean, it does.
Well, I was gonna say,
but
why doesn't it sell?
It does
Like,
sell.
It sells.
Yeah. It sells, but it just doesn't.
It doesn't sell as much as
doesn't excite.
his other things.
But it's all about like what your people want, not what the radio stations want. Like, what do my core listeners want?
Yeah, but I don't think in that time. I think it was more.
Okay. I thought you were talking about now. My bad.
Yeah. Music reflect the street. Now they on dope. We was selling it, so they on something a little bit different nowadays. Music's different. I don't knock it because I was jumping the crisscross. So, you know,
that's
you
what I mean.
Both.
Yeah, everybody was
backwards jeans and
everything. So I wanted to be Michael Jackson first out of the first man that I want. You know, Hammer was tight. You know, but.
Yeah.
So a little bit about that, man. So you come from the era where you had to grind to actually get your music out there, and talk about. So today it seems like things are so microwave, and they don't want to go through the process of like making actual music. It feels like rappers today don't even want to be rappers. They just want to hurry up and make a hot song so they can get on to the next thing, whatever that is. Not like they don't even want to be in rap. They just want to use it as a vessel to get to the money.
Well, like he said, GZA was one of the hardest ones. He said they mastered the art of mimicry. All they do is mimic the last hit. There's no.
You talking about today, right?
Yeah, today's music is they just mimicking the last hit.
And they all sound the same.
What soul? Oh, I'm gonna sound like, which is cool. I don't knock it, but it's like, you know, when you see somebody like Larry June come out of nowhere. Y'all fool with Larry June?
Yeah.
You see him. Shout out Larry June, but you see Larry June come out of nowhere, just being him, almost monotone, and just rapping, and people still gravitate to it. They're still like, we still exist, but everybody is like writing for a hit.
You know what's funny, man? And we were talking. Cole was on this heavy just about the Kanye doc, right? I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't seen it yet either, but he was just talking about how he was playing his beats and nobody wanted him. I think one you brought up was Scarface. He played Jesus Walks for Scarface, and Scarface was like, nah, right?
That ain't for me.
And A&Rs wasn't really feeling Kanye at the time. And to your point, it's like, of course, this was in the 2000s, but those people look for the mimicry, right? Of like, yo, we're not looking for something different.
We need money now.
Yeah. We got to make that money now.
All this money into you. We don't want to wait 3 months, 3 years. We don't want to. We want that to be tomorrow. Right. We got our investment back. Yeah. They don't want to wait. No.
They want the whip. They want the nay-nay,
Give me
the
beach that you giving Jay-Z.
Yeah.
They want the whip and nay-nay.
Yeah, give me that.
They don't want the yoke. They want the whip and nay-nay.
But you know, we was jumping the crisscross.
Right.
Same thing. Jumping the crisscross.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
We were kids, and kids buy music.
People buy music.
Yeah, but kids buy music. I mean,
So elaborate on that.
Well, kids really set the mold. Like when you think about Jackson 5, Michael Jackson, he was a kid. The grown folks gravitated to that kid. That's how it still is today. All these kids gravitate to the kids.
So define a kid.
Under 18.
I'm gonna push you a little bit.
Okay.
Give me 3 people under 18 that everybody listens to.
No, but see, I'm talking about popular. Now, if I brought somebody under 18, anybody under 18,
they can list off.
You know, I don't listen to it because
I got you.
I'm not a kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I see what you're
that's
saying.
a good point.
But you know,
because like when we had my daughters on here, they were talking about
people we didn't even know.
We didn't even know. Oh, my bad.
The Pop Smoke and
my shit's messed
and
up.
all them guys that passed away, you know, and it's crazy that you gotta die. It's almost scary to be an MC. It's like when you die, you quadruple. You just everything about you just skyrockets.
Yo, I saw
ill right there.
I saw an ill documentary on Juice WRLD.
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
They have a documentary on HBO Max about the kid Juice WRLD, and the amount of streams that this kid was getting
unbelievable.
Was
and it was
unbelievable.
What's the other one that passed? Young was it? I want to say Extension.
XXX
Extension.
Yeah.
Extension.
Yeah.
There you go.
But this kid Juice WRLD, dog, was getting like 5 billion.
He did
streams.
more.
Yeah.
So Extension did more than Juice WRLD?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
5 billion?
5 billion streams on
after
one
you
song.
die. That's why I hope that these kids is faking their deaths and getting out of here. I said I hope.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
they
would
ain't
hope.
like Elvis and Prince.
But I mean, that's art, right? Like even when you're a painter, like when you die, that's when the
Oh
value
my
goes
God.
up, right?
Why give me my flowers now?
Man, but Jules, Jules, I think the question I have, so the way I look at it, man, I could be wrong. I think with the internet, with, outlets like SoundCloud, YouTube and being an artist that's able to create something and then immediately at least put it on SoundCloud and at least get it out to the world without any
grind.
Yeah, without any grind or any pushback, right? How are you using that to benefit you?
I'm learning that you got to have different platforms to really, put your product or endorse or promote your product.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just use one way, which was a lot easier now that you look at it. Because if I get 10,000 hard copies, see what I'm saying? That is tangible.
Mm-hmm.
I can account for that. I can hit the world, go in the trunk, and really make. That's why Master P made millions of dollars.
So much money
because he was coming out the trunk. Now they watered it down, so now it's a lot more corporate, and now you gotta have followers, and it don't necessarily you don't gotta have good music. We used to listen to a whole CD. Last time you listened to a CD,
Man, it's been a while.
you feel me?
Cold World.
Right?
Well, no,
And then how many times do you listen to that CD?
a lot.
Very true. Like, so that goes back to the microwave. Like I like Corday, but then it's like, oh, something new came out. So like, I'm at the age where I can't take in all this new rap.
Yeah.
Your attention span isn't.
Yeah.
You cannot pay attention to everything.
Yeah, like I just now heard the new 2 Chainz and it's been out for like 3 weeks.
And that shit slapping.
Yeah, and it's nice though. Yeah, but like you said, next week it'll be something else, and then I'll forget about it.
You just go on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
and
or
play your little list, and then you go to clean up your kitchen and do
Spotify,
whatever you're doing.
whatever it is.
But every once in a while, there's somebody who goes back to that formula you talking about. Like Nipsey did it with the, I can't remember the name. I want to say the Crenshaw tape. It was red, but he only made like 10,000 copies.
And he sold it for
like I think like
$100.
I want to say 100 or 1,000,
I
but
think it
you
was
got
1,000.
a piece of his ownership of
Right.
just for that album
For
or
that
something
album.
like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was, but yeah,
that was genius marketing.
yeah.
that is.
So I'm
That
just
was genius
saying, every
marketing. You gotta
once in a
come up
while,
with something.
But
every once in a while, somebody goes back to that, but they do a little twist on it.
Do a little twist on it,
But
and it makes you creative.
SoundCloud really gives creatives an opportunity to get their music out there, though.
But they all give you like
It
cents on
does.
the dollar, man.
And
It's
we heard
tough.
that from J4 Key.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They give you cents on the dollar,
Cents.
man. And be
It's
like,
Like she
nuts.
made some,
Like half a cent,
some
or
crazy
something like
number
that.
for Pharrell with Happy. Like, you know how many? You can imagine how much that.
Yeah.
She
stream-
made $3,000 off
He
that.
made
She
like-
said.
3,000.
She
Yeah, it was
said,
like some low
Dude,
numbers.
if
she
You
said
know,
he made
that's ridiculous.
$3,000 off.
If he
Happy.
made 6 figures off of that, that's low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because that's
Like,
but I'm saying they watered it down so you don't get paid the same. Artists don't go platinum no more.
Well, artists don't know, one, the algorithm, and then 2, like, they don't get the data of, like, how it's been streamed, right? So they might be like, well, it was only played for 30 seconds, so you get this fraction
this
of
much,
a
literally.
penny or whatever it is.
Literally.